about working with Chris Roberts? How's that been?
You know, the word genius is bandied about in Hollywood, but it sticks to Chris Roberts like glue.
I remember watching the outtakes on the Wing Commander 3 and 4, and you can find them on YouTube, by the way. You can look for Wing Commander 3 and 4 outtakes with the live actors. And like Owen Wilson coming out, and he's like, I'm standing there, I come out, do my scene, and there's Luke standing there going, whoom, whoom. And I'm going, he's like, let it go, Luke, it's over. Or somebody, let it low, Mark, it's over.
In the middle of my scene, he starts going, no, hey, snap out of it, you know?
And then the part where they got the, I think it was Owen Wilson, they got him, Chris Roberts got him a wine bottle to celebrate the finishing of Wing Commander, I think it was Wing Commander 4, and it was a screw top wine bottle. And he's like, and he's like unscrewing. He's like, that wasn't Owen Wilson. Why do I keep saying Owen Wilson? But you know what I'm saying? The guy played Biff in Back to the Future. Anyway, the point is that, he had, he unscrews the cap with his sniff, like, this is how you get, you know, and he's just like, you know, he starts crying, like, I can't believe you guys did this.
How much was it?
Oh,
come on,
thank you. Oh, this was $2.99.
That's for me and the crew. How much we appreciate it.
All right.
Just remember
You
that.
guys are great. You people
I just...
If you haven't seen the outtakes for Wing Commander 3 and 4, and you have no interest in playing the game because it's monstrously old, I recommend at least going on YouTube and looking for them because they were awesome bonuses. This helmet.
I put it on earlier to see what it was, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that.
Yes. The bells swing with physics. It's awesome. Not the bells, but I mean the lights. That's awesome. And another reason I'm picking a freelancer as opposed to a hammerhead is that this one comes with the added bonus of seats that you can get out of when you've actually had people get in.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I'll test that because I'm good at getting my butt glued into hammerhead co-pilot chairs.
Okay, so there's a problem here that has become all too clear, and I read about it in the forums, and I kind of saw why. Now, these are the sensor packages back here. So obviously, you see this the part of the cargo is eaten up with these. This is why it carries less. So I'm fine. That makes sense. So you have a smaller cargo bay. So even here, you have some sensor packages on the side.
I want out. How do I get out?
H.
Actually, it's more that's avionics. Cool. Yeah, this is the whole shield. This is the whole systems down here. The problem is this. Okay, this turret right here. When the cargo bay is full, you'd have no way to walk down the sides because this one's avionics and stuff. It's like it's more inside. So once you have cargo, you can no longer access the turret.
This has been an ongoing discussion for a long time about this turret. If you fill this cargo bay,
so
okay.
You know, this is in these arms right here on the Max. You should be able to put vehicles in the Max. You can't because they hit these arms. So I would like to introduce everyone to a concept that would fix all these problems. You see, way up here in the front, and call me wacky, there's 4 chairs. All right. Now, with these 4 chairs, you can actually have someone run a turret on one of these damn chairs. There's no reason to be forcing it into anyone to run down to the cargo. This is the perfect ship for like, you know, when you have 4 men, it's perfect. Even if you have the guy in the front, just switch. You
can also make it so that one of these, or rather both of them, you can toggle between either remote turreting, and then you get a camera.
Yeah, well,
and then the screen pops up in front of you.
Right.
Or you get you get an engineering station.
Well, someone actually had a pretty good idea too. Okay, say the guy in the front here is running a turret, right? These guys, if you've got them, can run the side turrets.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
The side guns. So I thought, yeah, you know, it was like, yeah, can it be run with 1? Yes. Would it run really cool with 4?
Well,
yes.
It's projection.
One of the things they added, by the way,
worse.
One of the things they added was a heat mechanic to Quantum Drive. So if you take the smaller ships or ships not geared for long jumps, you'll have to stop several times during the course of a jump and let the Quantum Drive cool down. Which is an interesting mechanic. It could be irritating if done too much. But it also says, you know, this is how your bigger ships get away because they don't have to stop if they have the right quantum. You know, if they have
I don't hate the idea.
No, I don't hate it either. It says,
it would definitely need balancing stuff, and then you could also incorporate that with the parts mechanic. So, like, you know, you have your basic quantum drive drive, but there's different components that go onto it. So maybe you can get like better cooling devices, so you can make a small ship jump farther before needing to pull out.
The Dur has been my favorite design of the Freelancers. I don't know why. I know it's stupid, but those fuel tanks make it look X-wing-ish. I don't know. I'm absolutely in love. This is the first Explorer ship I ever bought, and I call it the smuggling ship, because with the sensor packages, you can't carry as much cargo, but it depends on what you're carrying, how much money you're going to make. But if you can see them before they see you with the longer sensors, you can get around patrols. So to me, the Freelancer Dur, this is the smuggler ship.
How far away are we jumping?
We're going to Hurston, so it's a good 10-minute trip or so.
Jesus Christ!
If we had a caterpillar, we can get there in half the time.
You kids, quiet down back there. I want to turn this car around.
That's it. Taking control of the situation.
Well, no.
Pull this thing over.
He's gonna vent us into space again, Dad.
Whoa! What the heck? I'm like stuck.
You're turning around in circles.
Okay, no, I wasn't turning around in circles. I kept getting stuck on the chair for some reason. So it was like hinging.
Hey, don't shoot my ship, you dick!
There's a crack in the view screen, Captain.
Damn it! It's brand new. I just got it back from the dealer, and you shoot my cockpit.
That's not all I'm gonna shoot.